So, I'm making an update video because it's been a few months since I made one last. And, so I just thought I'd figure I'd catch some things up on what's going on. The last time that I had made a video, I was packing and binding mostly, which is still pretty true, I would say. I'm packing less often just because I don't really feel like I have the need to do it. Not that I don't know if I had the need back then either. But now I just I don't know if I just don't think about it because it's in my underwear drawer or what. But so I'm still binding, still using Underworks, although I've been debating for a little while now to get the GC2B brand. I've heard some guys like it, so I think I'm gonna buy one and do a review on it. Other than that, just got into the University of Utah Masters of Social Work program. So it's February now. So we will be moving to Salt Lake in late April, early May. Because she starts school on the 18th and I graduate on the 9th. Sorry, this girl's, I think, learning how to drive in the Holt parking lot. Anyway, so I've been seeing a therapist on campus since about August, and I had discussed some of my gender-related struggles with her, and you know, we've really been working down to the core of it, and over the last few months, have really been deciding about whether or not that I wanted to start hormones. Mainly because I'm in a place now, not only emotionally, but financially and opportunity-wise, I'm in a good place, to go ahead and flick the green light on to taking tea. Mainly because, I have a therapist who really knows me, and she's known me for a while, and we really, work out the core of whatever it is that's going on. But also, the doctor here I'm comfortable with, because he's worked with friends of mine in the trans community here before, and I know, exactly how the first appointment's gonna go. I know that it's financially feasible for me, so that's kind of how I validated it with myself, was that I am in a financial place. Why not? That's a motto I've lived by for a while, throughout my life. It's just, well, why not? And if there's a valid answer, then don't do it. And if there isn't, then maybe go ahead and take the leap of faith. So I feel that now in my life is a good time. In the last video I said, I was really scared to talk to my parents. Well, I ended up telling my mom over the phone, maybe a week or two later. And I had told her, I wasn't really entirely sure about my gender identity and that I was having some struggles with that. And so, we, the two of us got pretty emotional at first. She started to cry and expressed concerns about losing me as a daughter, and I had told her that I didn't want her to feel upset, and that I didn't want her to feel as though this parking lot it's just weird. I didn't want her to feel as though I was keeping her out of the loop, or that this was coming out of left field. Yeah, see, there's people right here. So, we had a talk, and that was probably about a year ago, that I had told her that. And since then, I've really come full circle, and not only just, accepting myself, but going to a place in which I know that my partner will accept me. And she has been a goddess this whole time. I think the first time I told her about my struggles, I was drunk. She was drunk, And, you know, she had said, like, let's talk about this some other time. So when we were sober, we talked about it, and she said, you know, that she would always be here for me. So I know that she, no matter what, will always be supportive. I have some friends here that have known for a little while that I'm gender non-conforming. And now I think this is just another step to take to really validate the identity with myself. So, back to my original point, I'm seeing my therapist last week, or a couple weeks ago. She had told me that she felt comfortable to write me a letter if I felt that I was ready. So I really got to thinking and was like, well, am I in a place where this is feasible and comfortable? And after thinking about it for a while, I came to the conclusion that, yeah, I think I am. So she's writing my letter right now, and this upcoming Thursday, it's Tuesday today, I have an appointment with the doctor on campus. So it's all kind of coming together. I feel like I'm not nearly as excited as I should be. I know the first appointment's really just going to be mainly blood work and going over my options. But seeing as how I have a letter from a therapist, I feel like it will really smooth things over. I think the only thing I'm having a struggle with right now is, do I want to identify as male? Or do I simply want to take tea as a substance in which I masculinize parts of my body, but still live in a kind of a gender-neutral state? I know how offensive that is to a lot of the guys that I am friends with, or that belong to the trans community. So I really don't want to, step on anybody's toes, or make them feel as though I'm invalidating their identity. But simply put, I just don't know how I identify. I am a pretty gender-neutral person. I don't conform to a lot of gender norms that have been placed over me, and so I don't want to offend anyone, but I also want to be as true to myself as possible. So I think that's really the key now, is as my appearance changes, my identity may change, but I really don't want to offend anyone. So we'll see how it goes, but my appointment is on Thursday. I told my mom, she's totally on board. She wasn't even upset. She just said, let me know what he says, and we'll go from there. So other than that, I'm graduating in May. Jess and I are moving, potentially starting T, finishing up school here, be my last semester, and then on to bigger chapters and new things, which I'm really excited about, because I really value, taking leaps of faith and really challenging myself in new spaces. And I think Salt Lake will have a lot of opportunities for my own personal growth, but also for the growth of my relationship and the growth of just me as an individual. So, I'm excited. I'm nervous because it's a state I've never even lived in before. But there are a lot of opportunities down there for involvement and things like that. So, but I will make an appointment I will make a video after my appointment on Thursday and see how it goes. So, until next time.